In today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to develop design ideas for the NEA. So take an initial design idea sketch and produce a more detailed design that shows some exploded views, some material details, some construction details, and also shows you some basics on how to analyse in terms of what your client needs are, environmental impact, and potential ways that your product will be produced. So there's an upcoming time-lapse video showing that process. This has been produced on an iPad in Procreate, but it's just a hand drawing. You could do this exactly by hand and it wouldn't lose you any marks at all. I've just done it for the purpose of creating the video. Cheers. So I'm going to start sketching in basic isometric. So I'm just doing it by hand. You could use a ruler, it'd probably be preferable to use a ruler. Here I'm using blue pen to indicate where I would use a pencil. So I'm just going to sketch out and use some crating techniques to show the basic shape. So I'm showing the item here with an open front, and I put an arrow on there to indicate the fact that it's a hinge section that can open and close. I'm just sketching out some basic parts of the design here as a basis, and I'll work over the top now with a black pen, as you would with a fine liner over pencil, to get some more detail. Often on a drawing like this, it's hard to see more close-up details, so I'm going to start doing a few expanded versions of the idea and some cross-sectional drawings to show how construction details would take place. When you're making these annotations, try and be as specific as possible in terms of dimensions, tools and processes, because it's a really good way of showcasing your knowledge during the development section. I already had quite a clear idea about the materials I would use, so I've indicated the product is made out of 18mm birch ply. I've also added on some other material thicknesses like 6mm shelves and the fact that I'll have 60mm holes produced with a hole cutter. I'm going to add some analysis on here by hand while I think about it, problems I've encountered with the idea, things I'll need to do as ongoing research. But if you need more guidance with how to analyse design ideas, please watch my video on analysis design ideas that's linked at the end of this video. So here you can see my finished developed design in slightly better resolution. As you can see, I've used a range of different drawing techniques, all quite loosely sketched, but to show my ideas and the development of the product clearly to the examiner and the teacher. Okay, so I hope that's been useful. I would suggest that when you're doing a development section, you develop at least 3 of the initial ideas that you produced at the start of the NEA in this level of detail, and then you ensure that the analysis refers to the most important things, which are the client's needs and the suitability for the brief, as well as the other details that I've added on my example. I'm going to be making a video in future to show you how to do what I call the manufacturing specification, which is a detailed, exploded 3D model of your final idea and a cutting list so that it's completely ready for manufacture. So look out for that one coming up soon on my channel. Cheers.